All right, let's see if this was working. Not now. I am actually here. I'm trying to avoid any ongoing spoilers. Here we go. So a lot of channels are doing spoilers right now, and I'm going to do the opposite. I have no interest in spoilering things for us. All I wanted us to know was the one tip, which is that you have to build stairs to get into the house. Here we go. All right. So this is, I don't know whether I should bother telling Griff because I don't think he's watching these anymore. I guess not. Thank you for the follow, Vancouver27. I will send you something when I get to a house that lets me. All right, so I wanted to start in this house. This is Lyceum Child's house. It's barbed hook, I want to say. Yeah, barbed hook. Although it looks nothing like it. And the reason why I want to start here is they had their permissions set wrong probably because they changed on their own. And so I wanted to they messaged me and let me know that I could come visit the house now. So I wanted to start out with a nice little small house, but well done house with 81 out of 100 items and great shelving, a second floor. Really awesome. It looks fantastic. That guy is going to eventually grow up to be a little too big for this room. If he's like any Echater that I have ever known. So we're just going to look at houses. I was thinking about building a house. I was thinking about working towards working on my Rapunzel build, but I've decided not to do it. So I'm skipping that. I thought about it and I just don't have it in me right now to do something like that. It's part of it. Let's go to Fiendish's view from the inside. Part of it is that. Part of it is that I feel like I'm a little burnt out. And if I were to do something as big as perhaps a Rapunzel build, I would want it to be something special. And a castle, a tower, those aren't easy undertakings. You have to really commit to doing something spectacular, and I'm not sure that I had it in me. Wow. So this is incredible. Is this moon sugar? What is this? This is Moonmirth. That's really cool. So she's got a painting on the wall. The floors are it's like an underwater scene with fishes in mid-motion, and this is quite beautiful. Oh, but we're in an aquarium, I guess, because there's a fan or something stirring it up. Or maybe that's the back of a boat. Hard to tell. I love when people do these little enclosed aquarium type dealies. Very thickly decorated with lots of detail. Beautiful. Fiendish is awesome. She's so good. I think that I don't really have an idea for what my next thing would be, but I do know that my Moonmirth will be the next entry for a Skyrim contest for BMW, which is a trading guild that I've been in for a really long time. If you remember, my Moonmirth is an entire reproduction of a house in Skyrim. So hopefully people will recognize it and know what it is. The interesting bad part is that some of the furnishings that I cobbled myself are now in the upcoming, like this. I cobbled this myself. And That actual lamp now exists in the new expansion. So I don't need to use this anymore. I can get the real thing. And there's so it's sort of a good thing, and it's sort of a bummer. But breeze home for you. Took a lot of work just to even get this little bit done. Which looks like there's so little here, but trust me, this was not simple. Pretty amazing to get this into a Moonmirth too. I was pretty happy with this. So I don't know. I don't often show off my houses. I'll occasionally show one or two. I won't show all of them. I don't know. Maybe today we'll do something different. We'll see. We'll do Airy Summers Hollow Lunar. Champagne. I have not announced to anyone that I'm streaming. I can do that at some point, but I have not yet done that. I don't care if nobody's watching, to be honest with you. I think a lot of people are wanting to see what's coming out, and I'm just okay. You know I have people who watch me after. So this is Airy Summer, who I've looked at some of their stuff before. And wow, what an entrance. That is really impressive. And, you know, burying this into the floor, this is actually its own stone. You can bury that into its wall, into the floor, and actually make it look like it's just glowing on the floor itself. But wow, they've closed everything off in such a clean way. The brickwork, everything looks so symmetrical and perfect. It's really good. Not the section I would have expected anyone to work with is Moongrave Fane, but oh my gosh, that is, wow. Airy, this is beautiful. I got shivers just looking at this. Goodness, I am truly impressed. Not what I was expecting to see. It's almost like a feast day, perhaps, or a celebration. What do we have? Oh my goodness. And this is all reskinned too, because this is a library in here usually. A very broken one. Look. This looks like somebody's been praying. Are these ancestor jars or offerings? It's hard to say. Praying to a dragon guard? Or for a dragon guard? Wow. That's gorgeous. And a ton of money. Look at the symmetrical work that she does. It gives it something special that it's like the repetition of it is, and it's not like everything is repeated. Like these are repeated, but the jars on the bottom aren't. They're not all the same. But this repetition is just, I mean, wow. It really, I don't even have the words for how good it is. It really is amazing. But I'm blown away. What did she do? Oh, I see what she did. Or they did, sorry. They put those wisteria, the party wisteria, underneath along with the moon vines. So you have the blue glowy along with the wisteria and then candles floating in it. And it makes this kaleidoscope effect, which is really quite brilliant, honestly. Because this water is usually so nasty, but when you look at it like this, oh my God, 206 people, are you flippin' kidding me? Thank you, Jay Hart. You're killing me, Larry. Thank you. And I was just looking at houses. Look at this kaleidoscope effect. This is amazing. I don't know if you've seen this house yet. Hey, thanks for the follow, Gothic Raven. Oh my god, I'm being attacked. Thank you. Hey, Gorak, how's it going? Thank you for any of the follows. I was just looking at Ari Summers' house, which is unbelievable. Like, the view. I can't even figure out what's even going on with it, but it's just gorgeous. Thank you for all of the follows, folks. Much appreciated. We're just looking at pretty houses. Oh no, I'm so... I'm overjoyed. Thank you, guys. Wow, this cost a lot of money. Holy smokes, did that cost a lot of money. And we have the new Lux items laying up here as an offering. This is just so cool. I mean, just this room must have cost so much money. And I know I shouldn't speculate on money issues, but wow. That's pretty amazing. Thank you for all of the follows. I'm not doing any spoilers, so we're just looking at stuff that's actually in the game. Oh, thank you, Delicia. And if you want me to look at your house, I'm happy to go look at your house. But I was just showing off my Breeze home. I actually recreated Breeze home exactly in the game. Like, to the cup. Everything is laying exactly the same way as Breeze home does in actual Skyrim. So if you take a look at it and compare it, it should be identical. So it was, you know, I was happy about Skyrim coming, so here we go. Oh my goodness. All right. Sorry about the load times. Nothing I can do about it. And thank you for being my taters. I am the master potato. That sounded wrong, didn't it? So here is my Breeze home. It is stick for stick, hopefully, identical to the regular Breeze home. I took screenshots of the real one in game, and then I compared it for each view and got identical items. I mean, even the spacing in these cups is the same. I tried to do it anyway. The bread is on the same angle, all of that. I built this lamp so that it would all look the same. So this was my tribute to Skyrim. Remember that above the door? One of the trophies you could put up there. So, this was fun. Yay! And let me know if you want me to look at any of your houses. Otherwise, I'm just going to look at random ones and not worry about it. Charolais Forgemaster Falls. Now, Charolais is amazing. I have not yet bought Forgemaster Falls. Have any of you bought it? Because I have misgivings about it. Like, I love the view, but I'm not in love with the longhouse. You know what I mean? Holy smokes. 205 people is the most I've ever had in my stream. That's incredible. So this is Forgemaster Falls. This is Charolais, who is ridiculously talented. 600 out of 600 items. Oh my goodness. She must have agreed with me about the longhouse. Yeah, I'm with you on this one, Charolais. You've completely redone it. Holy smokes. This is Forgemaster Falls. That's incredible. I agree with... Okay, so she put those giant rocks to block off this monstrosity and this monstrosity. She blocked them both off with giant stones. I can't say that I blame her. I don't like them either. I like the waterfall and I like the top view, but I am not a fan of the longhouse. But let's head on up. Looks like she built an entire Eleanor castle up here. Yeah. Oh my god. Look at that thing. That's incredible. Oh my goodness. Charlie, what have you done? You've outdone yourself. Holy smokes. Do you? Oh, that's cool. I'm glad that some people get some joy out of it. This is amazing. She's done everything new, it looks like. Fencing, flowers, everything. This is a freestanding. There was nothing here. So everything that you're seeing here, she added. It's so gorgeous. And look at that view with the, oh my gosh. With the windmill. I'm going to change my levels for a moment. So this is what the game would normally look like without any sort of adjustment. So if you don't have any shades or anything, this is what it would look like. I like to play with levels plus, which I think is nicer, but in this case, multi-LUT almost looks better. Hello, Eula. But wow, yeah, this is spectacular. All right, so let's keep going. Got a kitchen area. Oh, she's been doing this lately. This is a little tea warmer with I think it's the Indurol brazier. So it's a cute little way of dealing with it. And then we've got the cakes in the kitchen. Oh, I know, Yola. They're amazing. The bread. It's just yeah, the bread will be alone made me so joyful. It's like, seriously? It's all crusty looking. It looks amazing. I just want to eat it all. All right, so a library, I'm guessing. Look at the little stick horse. That's so funny. Oh, I'm sorry, Wuchi. I know. How about coffee? Does coffee count? Oh, wow, what a great usage of that new game. I haven't put this anywhere yet. I bought one. I spent the big money, but I don't know where to put it yet. But this is like perfect. Somewhere where it's out in the sun, so you get some sunlight on the pretty stones, you know? That's really nice. And all the kitties. Oh, this is gorgeous. So pretty. Yes. It is. It's a great view. I was actually surprised at how far out you can build, but you can build pretty far out on this side here. If you wanted to do just like an overlook, you could even just do that without, you don't have to construct a castle like this or a manor like this. But you could. And the little moppet. Oh no, I'm coffee. Coffee all the time. Azura, a great use of this beautiful new greenhouse we have. I bought so many of them. I haven't used them yet, but I'm planning on it. I just haven't yet. Oh gosh, it's like it's carved out of a side of the mountain. You know what I mean? It feels like it's one of those resorts that they carve out of the side of a mountain and like you can just stay in a room like that. It's insane. But this is, wow. Charolais, this is something. Why not? I mean, I was going to tell to J Hart, and I don't know if he's on still, but an idea we could do for the next contest is why not do a vacation home? None of us can go on vacation right now. We're all stuck at home. why not build a vacation home? So that's the thought that I have, that I think he might be interested in giving that a shot, you know? So I don't own that house, so I don't know. I also don't own the Thieves Oasis. I think Swankery should like that idea. She already has the resort. She's the one who gave me the idea. I was looking at her gorgeous resort this morning, and I was like, yeah, we all need a vacation now. We definitely do. I mean, I don't even know what I would do for a vacation home. You know? I would probably want to be all opposite and then maybe do like a ski resort or something. Oh, on NA. No, I didn't see your main on NA. You gotta tell me where it is. What is going on? This is Array. JR's seen it. So that means you guys have seen it. I'll try to make it fast because I have not seen it. And that's the Maelstrom sky. So turned blue. Okay. Basically, I can tell you what's going on with the effects and with what was built. I see this is Mex, so you probably saw this earlier today. That's a Daedric portal, the one that they posted over it. You can see with it and without it what it looks like. So, yeah. Maelstrom Sky, an incredible mech that I'm sure he spent a lot of time ogling over, so I won't get too into it. Ooh, I missed. I actually like the broken stuff more than anything. Like the stuff being blown away. It looks like, yeah, all the boxes being blown up are kind of awesome. So I'll go through this one quickly. That's another effect there. That's a, I forget which sigil that is, but it is a sigil. And you can change those to any color you want in Essential Housing Tools. And then I'm guessing that they made this with EHT, but I could be wrong. Those are all chairs. So in order to create the spirals, I would think that they probably made them in EHT and then broke them up. Not an easy thing to do, not super hard either, but it takes some practice is what it does. Wow, the other side of it is pure black. That is crazy. I love it. Looks like a shipwreck, doesn't it? Yes, those are Daedric chairs. That's exactly it. You're totally right. I love this. This is something else. Even that's Daedric chairs. It's like War of the Worlds almost. Yes, the ones we all own. This can be done with making shapes in EHT. So if you have the add-on, you would just go into select, you'd select what you want, and then you do builds. So like, let's say you selected all of the Daedric chairs you had in your room. You would select them all, and then you could do, okay, I'm going to build a circle with them. I'm going to build a cube. I'm going to build a rectangle. I'm going to build stairs. You could do any of those things with EHT, and it does it automatically for you. So that's how you would get around that. I did something similar with my Telgallon, which no longer is there, but I've also done it with, what was the other one I did it with? My slide, my water slide. I have a giant water slide in case you're interested. I won't bore you with it unless you want to see it otherwise. Magic wand. So let's go. I don't think Master Shorty knows his stuff is broken, but oh Lord, that sounds dirty. Let's go to Meatballs. Leekmeyer. This is incredible. Yeah, you can do some really awesome things with the shapes on EHT. It can take a little bit to get started, but what's a good idea is you may want to try it out on the PTS right now, is a lot of the aspects of what EHT can do have been incorporated into the base game now by Cardi, the person who wrote it. If you want to try it out on PTS, it's called Precision Editing, and you just hit the F button while you're in the editor, and it'll let you move things to the pixel. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. So this is 577 out of 700 items. This is Meatball, whose homes I really enjoy, but I enjoy his name more because I get to call him Meatball every time I say it. Anyway, I'm such a dork. Did they announce anything of interest in today's ESO Live? I was kind of not awake for it. I saw them trying to get their technical stuff together and I got bored. So if anyone knows anything, and hey Franca, anything of interest that came up that they told us, otherwise I don't really. Wow, so we got a party going on out here. The new fish are gorgeous too, but I'm not going to spoil whatever. I mean, you can find 1,000,001 channels of people spoiling stuff for you if you want to go see that. But I feel like, don't you want to, I kind of want to do it on my own. This looks like it might be a work in progress. But let's go back to see what's inside. He had a good cat. He had a cute cat. That was it. Sounds about right. Gina, not a cat person, I'm wondering. So this person went full on Argonian. This isn't even. Yeah. No, we're not going to do that. The only thing that I will say is just an FYI. There are no stairs to one of the houses in order to get into the Sanguinaris. The only thing you need to know, the only thing I'll spoil for you, is that you need to put stairs in there on the PTS if you want to go into it. The entrance looks like a coffin. Hopefully they will put more stairs into that house on the PTS so you can actually go in it without that. But that's, until then, just FYI, you need the stairs. Okay. So this is one of the prettiest houses in this second floor portion. I'm not a huge fan of what it generally looks like, but Gina strikes me as a dog person. If you walk behind the entrance structure, you can see the stairs from behind the entrance. That does not. So they put it on the wrong side? Okay, good job. Oh, what a great use of the floating bed. Huh. That's awesome. Yeah, well, when I first went to that house, though, I was running around like an idiot trying to figure out, like, how do I get into this house? Is this house just, like, is this house just like a sandbox? That's this small little area of sandbox, but it's not. They just screwed it up. But if you want to try it out, you can try out Cardi's Precision building, and it's awesome. It's life-changing. So, I'm not a huge fan of the basic Argonian look, but this person has done a very nice job making it feel like you're at home. Yeah. I'm going to point two things out because Bayushi would expect me to, and she's my buddy. First off, this looks like shit. These are the terrible waterfalls in this house. My friend Bayushi describes this as pulling cotton. It looks like thin cotton being pulled apart because it just looks like such crap. And it really does. The waterfalls are just completely jacked in this house. But the second thing that drives her nuts, which makes me laugh, is the floor comes out through the wall. This is actually the floor of the main hall. See this here? This shouldn't be here. This is floor. This is this floor. So this is the other bug that drives her absolutely batshit. Two things that really should be fixed. Yeah, there's a wall. There's a floor. Yeah, oh yeah. And then this waterfall looks like crap too. So, not a fan of the waterfalls in here. But that's not the author of this house's, right? I mean, it's like you and I and all of us who do building ever, we would not leave something like that. We would be fixing that. I mean, I could see how you'd miss it in the first try, but shouldn't people checking this stuff see it? I don't know. At least we're all getting a good laugh out of it, right? Let's go to Quiet One's house. And I am done with my coffee of the day. I refuse to start the next one. I'll be up all night. And not in a good way. But yeah. So I was going to work on my Rapunzel house. I've decided not to do it. So what I will tell you is the punchline of what that house was going to be. I was going to use Cyrodiilic. I was going to make a tower. At the top of the tower, I was going to have a guar. And the guar would have wheat as hair all the way down to the ground. So it was going to be, Rapunzel was going to be the guar with blonde wheat hair. And that was going to be my Rapunzel entry for an upcoming Grimm's Fairy Tales contest. But I've decided not to do it. So feel free to use it if you want. Rapunzguar, I was thinking. Or Guarzel. I guess Rapunzguar sounds better, right? Well, the other alternative was I was going to use those coiled ropes that we just got at the vendor, at this Lux vendor, and see if I could make those into hair. But I think I was probably going to use the wheat. But I just decided I don't want to make it. I want to work on something that I actually want to make. Guarpunzel! That's it! Guarpunzel. I may have to make Guarpunzel just stupid, simple, easy, Sonia. Just because it's too funny. But Guarpunzel. I'm an idiot. What do you want? It would have been cute. Not worthy of a contest, but worth a few laughs. Yeah, I guess so. So we've got a beautiful home. Look at this gardening. It's really quite lovely. All these places that just make me want to come and stay for a while, you know? Like it's a resort. I see something down there. What is down there? What is that? Oh, it's just coral. Huh. I don't know that I ever noticed that this was here. Okay. Let's go in the middle real quick and then... I don't know. I started building it and I was like, you know, this is going to be a really poorly made tower. And I'm embarrassed to even put that out there. Oh, wheat. You know, the wheat piles? I actually have some in my inventory, I think. Oh, no, I don't. Is there a banker in here? I have those wheat piles from Halloween. Or Thanksgiving time. I was going to have those be the hair. Here we go. This stuff. These wheat thingers. Those was going to be the hair. Oh, I just pulled it out of the bank. I didn't mean to, but... So it would be like... just almost layers going all the way down. Layered hair. That's what I was thinking. I don't know. Look at all the Psijic balls hanging. That looks really cool. I mean, it is Grand Psijic. If we were all being, you know, honest to the theme, which I'm never honest to a theme. Yeah, it was a cute idea, but it was going to take a lot of work to put into it to make a tower. And I've gotten to the point where if I'm not going to put my heart into it, I don't want to make it. And I didn't have my heart in it. My Phoenix, which is the entry for J Heart's Fire Contest, that has my heart in it. I put a lot of effort into that one. So we'll see how that does. Whee! Splat. Did you? I made Nutcracker Sweet in this house. And I need storage. I don't have the room for storage in this house. I have Nutcracker Sweet and is the one build, and then that's the build in the house. And then I built another build out on the ocean, which is my bonsai garden. You said Amaya's, you Kapala. So let's go over to your Amaya from here. You Kapala. But yeah, I don't know. I want to make something, another pretty house, another pretty castle, but because I've done one. My Pariahs is a floating castle, but it has to be different somehow. I need to find a twist on it because once you've done something, I just don't want to do it again. You know, I've already done a castle, so I want to do something a little different. There's some amazing towers, though. Yeah, agreed. There's a few ooh. Wow, this is something. Yeah, well, we all grow. I mean, I started from one of my first houses is still around, and I made it before EHT, so it's like all the edges are jagged and wow, what a great forge. That's awesome. Really well done. It's a good usage of this room too. That didn't have the microscope in it, did it? Did I miss the microscope, or is it in the house proper? You have a bunch of different spots on this house. It's 576. The greenhouse has it? Okay. Well then, I'm going to light up your cake and not turn it off because I'm a brat. So we've got a kitchen. I love that you hung the pots. You didn't just lay them on something. It's something I like to do too. Oh, you're heating your stuff on the Indral brazier too. Oh, and you have the little cup sauce pot in here. It makes it look like it's a cup, a scoop. You're a booze distillery. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know. Wow, you created another floor. That's not there. Where? Did I blow past it? Oh, okay. I'm just enjoying the fact that you have multiple rooms. And I'm going to light up your cake again. Ha! I'm so bratty. Ah, gotcha. So this must be the museum portion, showing off the things that we have achieved. Okay. And a library. And then, all right. I don't know which way to go first, but we've got a little bit more library. Let's go up here, and then we can come back down again. Ooh, you've got some fun things. I see them out of the corner of my eye. What is this? There's some sort of experiment going on here with crystals. It reminds me of that quest in Skyrim where you're getting those guys all of the, you're getting that one guy all of those, like, Dwemer rings and stuff, and that, so he can figure out what happened to the Dwemer, and then he does this experiment and he vanishes. That's what it reminds me of. A very dangerous, what a clever way of doing that. By putting the table like that, you've split them in half so they look like little smaller display cases. That's really smart. That's a good idea. I might steal that. Was that his name? Arniel? He's a moron. If he was less of an asshole, I think I would feel sorry for him. But he was such a tool that I really didn't care for him. Plus, the things he wanted were so heavy. Always messed up my inventory. So we've got a bedroom up here. What do you imagine these to be? I always ask this because J Heart sees them as chocolates. I see them as a game. You must see them as some sort of cosmetic or jewelry box? Okay, cosmetics. I'm always curious to see what do people see these boxes as because there's so many different options. Nice toilet. I see it as a game, but where you put it, I would not see it as a game. Where you put it, I would think it was cosmetics. That was the first thing that came to mind. Beautiful gardening over here. I will say that Woobin asked me to go look at his Telgallon after this. I've seen it a million times, but it's certainly one that I don't mind showing off again. Wow. That's fantastic. And now I've screenshotted it. And now I like, oh my gosh. I'm trying to figure out how you made this even. Okay. Trying to cheat here and see what's sticking out from the bottom. That must be the hook thing from elsewhere. A trophy. Little pieces of stuff from pipes. That must be the pen. A cup. More cups. Okay. I see what you've done. You had a vision. That's crazy. You just had a vision for this. Oh, wow. The refrigerated stuff. That's... Okay. This is incredible. A lawnmower or a scythe? I think you meant a scythe. The little hook. Does it look like a little pirate hook? I think it's a hand scythe. Yes, it's excellent. Look at the second floor, too. I'm so spoiled in your houses. Let me out! Let me out! It won't let me go! You're trying to trap me in here, I know it. Sickle. Oh, sorry. You're right. Hammer and sickle. They're... My bad. I always thought it was a hand scythe. Shows what I know. Not much. Beautiful. I love the colors too. Used really good tree colors. Let me go to show you what I was going to show you at Woobin's house. He asked me to go check it out. And since a lot of people on here right now have never seen it, I'm going to blow your minds. And I'm out of coffee. This is just a sin. It's a sin. Sin. Okay. Let me just check something. Okay. We've got the most amazing build ever. Oh, he changed it. Holy smokes. Oh my goodness. This is wild. This is not what I expected to see, folks. So this is new for me. It's like the mushrooms took over. I thought I was going to be seeing this. I thought this is what I was going to see. Wow, it grew. So this was the original thing that I thought was here that I was going to show you, which is this incredible, amazing creation, which is the trains. If you look closely at it, are just, there's so many little details of beauty. Things falling. Just gorgeous. It's one of the best builds I've ever seen. And when you get to the bottom, it's like this train is either taking off or stopping. I'm not sure which. I think it's taking off. And you've got these people starting it or stopping it. I'm not really sure. But I think it's coming through the portal. I can't really tell. It's just a scene in motion, too, and I just love that it's in motion. But that's what I thought was out here. I didn't realize that there was this. I want to say I've seen it. Is that the floaters? Yeah, the horse was at the front, but the horse didn't look like it was leading anything. It looked like it was back on its heels. The floating airships, I think I've seen it. I think I've done a thing on it. How did he manage to get all of these pieces in here? This is, I guess 700 is a lot of slots, but still. Good God, look at that thing. That's crazy. Oh, is that what it was doing? Okay. See, this is why I'm glad I have you guys, because I have the dumb otherwise. So this is the moon fountain mixed with several other fountains. I think the Vivek's in there. And several of the four-headed ones, or maybe one. I can't tell. But it's very magical looking. That's funny, because he has that in one of his other houses too, going on. The little hand-fast Deuter looking off in the distance. This is some view too. It's like a tree house. I'm wondering what's going on back here. And this isn't even all of it. This is crazy. Is this a little hideaway with the skooma? Little, I don't know what to call this. But wow. Alfiq hideaway would be my guess. Enchanted Grove up here or something like that. Beautiful. All right. I see what he did. He limited how far you can go in by putting the glass here. I'm not sure you can get in, can you? Oh, you can. So that doesn't count. Oh my God, what is this thing? What? This is a lot darker than the outside. This is crazy. What is it wearing on its face? A bear skull? Remnant. I mean, shouldn't the lights be on? Or is that a mistake? I'm honestly, like, stunned. My jaws just dropped open, like, look at the little hand coming out of there. Isn't that funny? Little hand, a corpse hand coming out of there. Wow, that's the witch's scrying pool with two of the graves behind it, with their little arms coming grasping out. Those grasping arms. Good Lord. We're gonna bring Caldwell out here. Yeah, I guess we can summon Caldwell from here to just play poorly. Wait, what? There's things embedded in this. There's a dragon wing and those creepy trees and torture devices. There's so much going on in here. I'm overwhelmed. You're right. This whole thing is demented looking. I mean, it's so abstract. I really want to know what's going on. Like, there's a story here somewhere. Or is it just Wubin being weird? This is crazy. I have no words. I just don't know. Let's see. Research monkeys, Hansel and Gretel. Is that what it is? Or are you making it up? Because it looks cool. Actually, I cut my stream off very quickly this morning because JHart was doing his mech contest research. So I called my stream super early. So I just started again like an hour or two ago. This is, wow. This is your house. What have you done to me? We're on the inside of Hansel and Gretel, aren't we? We are on the inside. That's what I did. That's hilarious. I love that you did it this way. It's so messed up. Where's the witch? Are we the witch? And that's Hansel and Gretel who just pushed us in? Wow. You know how to tell a story, don't you? The gelatin! Oh my god, the gelatin! That wins so much! That is my new favorite thing! Okay, this is a clever, funny idea. Don't get me wrong. But that gelatin beats all. It is my new favorite thing. Fantastic. So good. I did like the snot. Look, I cheated. I cheated and I was able to see from outside for a moment. Can I cheater again? No. Cheatering. Cheatering. Oh, I can't do it. Thank you for the follow. I do like it in here. It's adorable. I wish I could see it better. It's just so funny. And I love that it's still moving. Oh, I can't. Too funny. You break me. I think mine is a storage house, to be honest with you. I don't remember what else. Sorry, don't mean to yawn at you. Skeletic Sela. No, I can always come back some other time. I'm just trying to keep the flow going. And not die of coronavirus. So, let's check out a cold harbor. I have not been to a cold harbor today. One of these days, I need to redo some of my older homes, but this is $5.94 out of 700 items. I see a precursor. Cold Harbor Island. Skeletic Sela. I'm thinking I'm butchering that name. Okay, so here's a really cool effect. Over here, well, and check the temperature was right. we have, see this? This is Apocrypha Maelstrom, I think it's called, which you can do with EHT. See? That's not real. But it looks real. And it makes things look so magic-y. Oh no, thank you for letting me come visit. And I think there's a couple of sigils on top of this, which is also EHT. But there's plenty here that isn't. There's plenty of this is just normal, non-EHT stuff. Flesh and Bone Inn. That's Daedric writing on the top. And you can type in text for in EHT and put it up like that. So let's say you want to explain what something is or a story or put a title on something. You can do it with EHT. It's super nice for identifying story things that otherwise people wouldn't get. You know? And these are all fairy dust. They're the same as torch bugs, except you can change the color and put them everywhere. This is like a crafting house, but with nifty sigils and stuff going on. I think that's exactly what this is a crafting house. And then trophies. Anus monster, looking us in the face, as they do. Because anus monster. Ugh! I don't even want to know what's going on here. I just know it's wrong. Everybody's in a cage, including... I'm glad... Is that a Durzog? That's not a Durzog. That's Gloomspore. How did... Is that mount even available now? That Gloomspore mount? I didn't think you could even get that mount yet. I guess you can. Derp. Apex. And then we've got 2 precursors. So somebody ran the quest at least twice. And then sitting here in a Daedric throne, overlooking all that they command. Mine is a little bit more calm. I was thinking about showing one of mine every time we went to a different home, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Xannis's Nord Estate. I'm going to blow out this candle. Hold on a second. Honeysuckle is all well and good, but there gets to be a point where you want to rip your face out. This is me dancing. Aren't I good at this? So sometimes I build on the stream. I was going to build. I've decided against it. Okay, so this is gorgeous. Xannis's Nord Estate. Okay. Thanks for the follow, Star. Look at the colors. Xannis's is always good at floral. The color contrasts are really interesting to me. You know, now that we've gotten these new colored items like the rust-colored trees, these purple trees, these new garrulous flowers even. There's a lot of things in this that are, the color contrasts are fascinating. Can really do some beautiful stuff with it. Ever since we got those trees. Something's a little notice, I've pointed this out before to some of my regular viewers, but these berry bushes you can buy for 100 gold a piece, but look, they have different color berries on them, all on the same plant. So you've got blueberries, also red berries. So if you wanted to, you know, you could bury, B-U-R-Y, some of it in the ground and only use the blue or only use the red, something like that. Or use all of it like Xanasis did. And we've got the garden over here. And this is just upside down rubble. Rubble. Oh, here. This is what I was going to use as Rapunzel's hair. Was these. And I was just going to layer them all the way down to the ground. I think it would have looked alright. Rapunzel. But I'm not doing Rapunzel now. So we've got a crafting room. I think I've seen an earlier iteration of this. I don't think I've seen this version, but I think I've seen being worked on. Not sure. We have a potter. Gambling. Naughty, naughty. I wonder if this is a Skyrim entry? I almost expected like a sneaky door behind that because the way that it was placed, and being in Skyrim a lot recently, it just makes me think, oh, you gotta move that sneaky looking door, you know, chest over and see what's behind it. Climb down to Gloomspore or someplace. Blackreach. We've got a kitchen. Talk about Skyrim puzzles. There you go. Beautiful. Even the fruit is very colorful and pretty. I wonder if this is an inn or an RP home. Like, who lives here? What's the imagined owner? I wonder if the help sleeps out here. It's kind of sad. Beautiful. I don't know if I should show off some of my houses or not. I don't know. I was talking about, I hear people outside all the time, and it's really strange because we live in a time and a place that shouldn't have people outside. So I'm a little surprised and wondering what's going on. Crow's Respite Dispar. Is it erstwhile? Sure. Is it on NA? And if it is, what's your @ name? J as in jelly. I can look at these anytime. I'm not on EU right now. I do go over, but not right now. Oh, okay. Sure. We'll go right after this. 689 items. This is erstwhile, obviously. No effects, I don't think. So what I like about visiting some of these homes with EHT, why are they facing the wall? Is this like Blair Witch? Because I'm kind of terrified right now. Don't turn your back on a Banekin. Just trust me on this one. What I was saying before I so rudely interrupted myself was what I like about being able to go to places like this that are EHT is that you can see the people who have logged in before you. No one other than the owner has been here that has EHT anyway and is able to log that they were here. So the owner hasn't had any visitors before. So we are all visiting together right now. And that's really nice because nothing sucks more than putting so much of your heart into a home and have no one come see it. Also, this is something you could do too. You can buy these lily pads from vendors, and then these are achievement flowers that you can just plop on top and make them look like lilies. I think they look really pretty as lilies. And it lightens the place up. This is a very depressing house. Very ominous feeling house. It needs a little bit of joy. So, otherwise it just gets oppressive. Okay, I don't see anything up on the side bits. So let's see what's in the back. Yeah, it can be pretty bright. It's not the brightest I've ever seen, but it's darn good in terms of brightness. That's a lot of achievements right there. Somebody has done a lot of stuff. Stuff that I have not and never will do. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. Is it sleek? It's interesting looking. I don't know if I'd call it sleek. 5-clawed. Okay, we've got a... Oh no! Squish! A crab cracker! I love it. It's so evil. That is really overkill. You really don't need that giant thing to crush a single mud crab. But that's adorable. I love that. Oh, there's stuff down here. Ooh. What can we do down here? Plorp. We've got... Is that a heart? It's meat. I don't want to know where the meat came from, because that's what, Dark Mother right there? I'll pass on that. And then I fall down. Stabbies can't walk straight, apparently. I am a potato, after all. We kind of roll. What happened here? Why is there... Oh, I guess this would be a botany station? Okay, I see what they did. They divided it up by, like, food, a piggy eating, and then they've got... Wow, this is... It's almost like a Dali painting. There's so much going on. Booze. Library. What is this? Oh no! I'm not sure what that part was. This is very confusing, like, interesting though. I feel like somebody's got a story here for what each section is. Like, maybe they tell the story of, okay, so first so-and-so comes home and he smokes some skooma and then he takes a bath and he drinks something and then he goes to bed and then the next day he gets up and he goes and does botany or something. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's a story. And then this person sleeps in the middle of prettiness. Like, each person has a different story, different personality going on, is my thought. And there's even a little bed tucked back here. Really curious. Okay, so J as in Fort, J as in jelly, and it's your Psijic. Okay. Did I spell it wrong? It says character not found. No, now it works. I don't know. Everything but the main house is blocked. Okay, good to know. Then we will skip over exploring the side parts. So I don't know what the next house is. I guess I'm going to take a break from working on houses for a while. Maybe take April off. I don't really have a toilet idea for J Heart. Oh! Is that a face? No. You've used the Dwarven Sons, though. Okay. I'm going to prepare to be blinded. Excuse me. Ah! I can't see! Blah! Blinded. Whoa. Okay, let me scroll back and see what you said it was. Oh, it's a nightclub. Oh, okay. So this is the line. And the metal detector. God, a product of our time, right? Sure, Star. Are you on, Oh, on your Instagram. Okay. I'll take a look at it on your Instagram. So we've got the line for people, and then we've got security. And then we have speakers made out of kegs. Wow. And we've got, oh, wow, you even made the DJ set. How cute. What did you use on the middle? What is that in the middle? What are those? I honestly don't know what that is. Oh, okay. What is that thing right here? It's a clockwork slide? Oh, okay. I'd even forgotten that thing existed. Wow. Oh, the little tables. The lighting is great. A lot of people have been drinking. We may have some drinkers in this group. Numisma, have you drunk? Did you drink this all yourself, Numisma? Because I would not be surprised. I think it is, from the looks of it. All these little cute touches, too. I like that you stacked the trays. I have a thing about stacked items. Why are there Is this one of those axe throwing places? Yes, it is! It's an axe throwing bar. Oh my god, that's hilarious. God, your insurance must be so sky high. And these are beer pong, right? Oh my goodness. These are hilarious. That's funny. You're never gonna get insured again. Extra rooms up here. Ooh, we're in the VIP room. Yeah, it is cool. It's fun. It really is. I'm gonna die, I'm sure. Right on top of the speakers. Ha ha! I cheated and got back here where I shouldn't. Aw, I should have figured. Yeah. No insurance ever. That's fun. What a great place. Thank you for letting me see it. I'm stuck. I got stuck in that one spot. I couldn't move. Star Chastity, where did you want me to see? Cliffshade. Okay. Thank you for letting me see that. That's neat. No, it was awesome. Ah! What's your name in game, Star? You said Ultra Kitten. Derp. You must be in one of my guilds. I wonder what... You might be in DDA with me? Possibly? Not sure. Cliffshade is a tough house to do. So let's see. What did you say it was? Oh, you're in Spice Hagen with me. Okay. Alchemy. Okay. I have a memory that lasts as long as a goldfish's, which is to say 3 seconds before it entirely resets. So please don't be offended if I forget something 3 seconds after you tell me it. I have issues with memory. Oh, wow. Okay. Wait, what do we have? Oh, I was wondering what the sparkles were. You got a Hectahame. Okay. The Hectahames are so neat because if you ever want to know a little trick, if you buy one of those little thieves containers and you put it over a Hectahame, it looks just like a thieves trove with the light and everything. So if you ever want to have a thieves trove, that's how you do it. Yes. Telvanni's. Wow. Okay, this makes sense for alchemy. I always forget that alchemy also uses live creatures. It doesn't only have plants in it. It has animals. And I always forget that. So when I do alchemy sections, I tend to forget that. Oh, what a great fireplace grate. And I like that you lit them up. A little bit of life left in them. Oh, the paper's on the floor. Okay, I have to admit, I operate that way. As soon as I finish using up one of my notes, it's on the floor. I am just like this person. And you've got some bowers up here, so you can just reach up and grab something if you need it. This is fantastic. Okay, so we've got shrooms. Ooh, you got that little red guy. And we got some fabricants in here too. I want like an army of these. Oh, it's great. Oh, 239 items. I mean, it's amazing you've cluttered it this much as it is, honestly. This is a hard house to do properly. But I love what you've done. I can show you mine after this. It's real quick. It's very different from yours because I did a restaurant. This is obviously someone's abode. And what's nice about it is the Cliffshade is the perfect home if you don't need a yard. It's big enough. It's just the right size, I think. Although it can be difficult to do all of it. That's lovely. So I'll show you mine real quick and then I might call it. I'm burning up a little bit. Let's see. Mine is a Khajiit Altmer house. It's oh, ninja. Little Fox is on, okay. This is a Khajiit Altmer restaurant, fusion restaurant, and it's called, if it loads, Altiji or something like that. Altiti, Khajiit Altmer Fusion. I used a lot of EHT in this. I just signed my own guest book. But here we go. We've got a little bit of parquet flooring. And you'll see there's a mixture. I created this sign, it's just simple, out of the Elsewhere and the Altmer combined icons. I figured it kind of works as artwork. We've got our food over here for the restaurant. It's a little bit of a buffet right there. Yeah, this is my sink with my dishes. And my little dish soap over here. And I really like this kitchen. I think this kitchen is kind of awesome. And then that's the stored stuff with the candle that it would probably set everything on fire, but we'll pretend like it didn't. And then we have little spots over in the corner. It's more like a cafe than a restaurant, even though there are menus. And then there's little hidey holes for places to sit with skooma if you're, or incense if you like that kind of thing. And then frog collar with Perari Thank you. This is EHT also. You can make little throw rugs, but I turned the throw rugs into placemats, and I love them. You can make, and you can resize anything in EHT that is in effect. So that's a kind of fun thing you can do. Oh, thank you. And then I made, this is my, whatchamacallit, cappuccino maker. And it's really just an incense thing, a dwarven clock. I've got some alchemy stuff on the side, and it's just fun. And then, as J.E. Hart likes to point out, I have the obligatory gravy boat for your coffee. But it looks like a milk server. I'm sorry that it looks like a milk server. I don't mean it to be gravy. So that's what this house is. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, for those of you who want to stay in here, I'm going to port us over to Lil Fox, who is also a builder and a very good person, because I have hit the limit of my abilities. So if you'll forgive me. Well, he argues with me about that every time. You know him. She's a really sweetheart. And I appreciate you for staying and watching. Hit a follow if you'd like. I'll never hit you up for money. Oh, Zorbit, your timing is terrible. I was just about to raid Lil Fox. Here we go. Starting. She only has 3 viewers, so make her happy. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.